Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Oshi, and if this is your first time here, then thank you so much for stopping by. Today's deck is a community member, White Rabbit Oracles on Instagram, made me do it deck because she keeps posting this beautiful deck, and I was like, oh, I just bought it, and I didn't even really looked into the cards, to be honest, because I just saw the design on a few of them and I was like, I don't care, I need it. So yeah, this is a very good example of how easy I can be with deck designs, but hopefully this is going to be, a good one, because even though I'm trying to use a lot my Heavenly Bodies astrological deck, but I'm not really getting as much out of it as I want. So with this one, because this one has keywords, I'm hoping that it can be an easier way to learn more. I just want to learn the basic astrology connected to tarot cards. Let's be honest, I don't have really huge aspirations with astrology. That's gonna be, a next lifetime. But two-piece cardboard box, very good quality. I think it's a Hay House. Yes, it's a Hay House deck. And it's purple inside with that design that the cards have as well. And see, paper. Ooh, people can do that. Awesome. And it's not a regular, just simple paper, of course, because I can't just rip it off easily. But Aries has to wait, which I know Aries find it hard, but just wait a bit. So this is the guidebook. It's a very chunky one, and it's not like in 6 languages. So I mean, why am I so mean? No, I'm not mean, I'm just teasing. So there's an introduction, which is good. I will read it, how to use it. Oh, the deck is divided into 4 categories: lenses, including the signs, qualities, and energetic level through which you can see the world. Awesome. Celestial characters are the personalities of archetypes that express themselves in your chart. Oh, this feels useful. Locations includes the points on your astrological chart like ascendant, descendant, chart houses. And then penners describe the relationship between archetypes and investigate whether your situation is a passing event instigated from the outside or part of the progression of your soul's growth. That sounds actually useful. So how to do a reading? I'm not gonna read what the spectrum is. Yes, I'm gonna. Every sign, aspect, house, planet, and symbolic ingredient in astrology describe the spectrum of expressions that runs from its gift through its practical expression to its challenging nature. You don't choose your cards, chart, transits, or progressions. They are set in motion as you pull a random card or were put in motion when you were born. Yeah. But you do have complete choice about where on the spectrum you act. Yeah, that's I like that. And then reading methods, because you can do, I guess multiple ways. There are spreads. Oh, I like that. The astrological sentence, the dial, to astrology. Okay, so this looks like there's a lot of useful, information in this guidebook. And there's an Aries, and I'm assuming this action, challenge, and gift is, connected to how you read with the deck. But I'm only going to be doing the very basic, let's flip through the cards and just enjoy how they look currently. And once I have time to work with this deck in a more in-depth way, I'm going to post my 6 months in, which is just a code for, my more in-depth review of each deck. Also, if you want to see this deck and all the decks that I'm posting on this channel in action in a reading, please subscribe to my second channel, because I'm posting pick card readings and well-being readings and live readings over there. So yeah, come join us over there as well. So first one is Aries. And I mean, I can't explain it, but this design with the colors, which I'm assuming is watercolor because it looks like that, and it's quite, oh, it's a good size. It's just something that I love, and it's a matte cardstock. It's quite nice. And look at that back. I mean, it looks like a compass or a pocket watch, you know. It just looks really pretty. I just love it. So yeah, I was easy. As soon as I started seeing this deck, I was like, yeah, I want it. Taurus. Oh, I didn't give you the keywords, sorry. So for Aries, the keyword is act. For Taurus is cultivate, which is, you know, connected to the, I think, the basic description, how you describe a Taurus, I guess. And I'm assuming it's coming from a deeper understanding of astrology, not just, oh, Tauruses are stubborn, you know, and stuff like that. It's not even, yeah, okay, it's Tauruses. And I just saw the clouds outside. They are so beautiful. You don't care, I know. So we have the earth symbols here. I mean the elemental. Jesus, I'm sorry. I just finished working and we, you know, got off sooner. So I was like, there's still light, but there's not a lot of brain power left. So I apologize. So Gemini with cross-pollinate, with busy bees, which I find very interesting. And, you know, we have the air symbol, the elemental symbol here, and we have the astrological sign here, or symbol. And do we have the, oh, that's different for each. Okay, there's a full moon, I'm assuming. So there are moon faces or just pictures, and there's this sign as well. And I don't know, you know, if this is an actual thing or it's just the design in the card, but I think it looks pretty. So, you know, on a surface level, it's a deck with beautiful artwork, because I'm a sucker for these type of artworks. And you can use it to incorporate astrological elements into your readings, but you have keywords as well. So I think it's a good one. I mean, I like the heavenly bodies as well, because the keywords are also there as well, but this is more colorful and much more my aesthetic. Cancer immerse, which makes sense. We have Leo with shine. Oh, I like that one. I'm quite curious what the Aquarius is. And, you know, if you want to learn the elemental symbols for each of them and the astrological glimpse, that's what it's called, it's a good study deck. And we have Virgo Digest. Interesting. But I like this one. Libra Balance. I mean, that's a typical one, but you know, some cliches and typical things are there for a reason. Ooh, look at that, how beautiful this Scorpio is. Investigate. Okay. Oh, look at those colors. I mean, it has to be watercolor. I mean, nothing blends like watercolor on paper. Sagittarius, expand. And then we have Capricorn, achieve. And I don't know if, yeah, I think my camera picks it up, but it has such a beautiful green shade to the whole card. Oh, Aquarius collaborate. That's interesting. That's new. I like that. And it makes sense. At least, you know, it's not cold serial killer. Because a lot of people think that Aquariuses are cold, and it's not. It's just, I think it's easier to stay objective and in your head, because that's where you can actually make a rational decision, or, you know, just figure something out to help others. Pisces sensitize. Is that even a word? Interesting, you know, the difference between the two colors, but I love it. And then we have dignified for strength. It's so interesting because one of the meditation that I regularly do in the morning is about achieving success, and it's part of it is that you go up in a staircase. It's a crystal staircase, but you know, I keep changing how it looks anyway. And you know, you go through the clouds, because even if you don't know where you're going, you're still going, and that's, you know, it's a metaphor obviously, but I like that. And it's funny that you arrive on the top of the staircase, and that's where you find what you want to achieve. It kind of made me immediately think about that. And we have all the, well, not all, but I'm assuming a lot of the zodiacs. Hopefully. This is the throne. Oh, a quite different one. Not a lot of color. Debilitated. That's a hard word. Discomfort. Huh. And yeah, I'm feeling discomfort because where are the colors? Oh, we have the retrograde, which is review. It's a review mirror we don't like to look into. Solar calm, clarify. So, you know, if you're like me and you have no idea what the frick is a solar calm, you can still use the word clarify until you learn. And look at that beautiful rainbow. Yeah, I'm gonna use this deck a lot. I mean, I just for the aesthetic already. Solar flares. Oh, activate. Okay, so when the sun is like, hey, humans. Ooh, look at that beautiful sun, and that's the moon, which is also beautiful, but let's keep looking at the sun, which is source energy, and the rainbow, and the white in the middle, but some black as well. Oh, I have to look more into the... Ooh, I'm sorry. I apologize. Okay, Lucas Lua de Souza. I hope that's how you say your name, but I need to look into his, I'm assuming his, let's not assume their artwork, because it's just beautiful. Moon perception. I haven't been this excited for a deck in a long while. Messages. Especially because, you know, this wasn't such a well-researched. Oh, I like that they're fighting. It's interesting. Well-researched deck. I just, you know, looked at a few cards and I was like, okay, I'm sold. I want the surprise. Venus, beloved. Yes, B. And I would like to know if this was digitally created or not, because I've seen what you can create on digitally, and that's amazing as well. But Mars motion, I don't know. I'm gonna go internet stalking soon. Jupiter abundance. We have everything we want. Saturn with structure. Hello, Saturn. Then Uranus. Change. Makes sense to be connected to. Oh, I love this pattern. It's just so pretty. Oh, I'm connected to Aquarius. So Neptune, it looks like the icy version of, you know, like a star, like the sun and the moon, and this is a star vision. Like icy, because yeah, Neptune. I wasn't even thinking about that. Oh, we're already half of the deck. Pluto, which is still a planet in my book. I don't care who says what. Oh, yes, colors. I'm sorry, but this is watercolor porn in the, at its best. Pluto with rebirth. Okay, this is either Chiron or I don't know how else you say it, but I think it's Chiron with heal. The snakes. And it looks like KO. Series. I think that's how you say it. Nurture. It's very interesting because you have this beautiful bouquet and you have the moon and some rainbows here, but you have oh god, what is it called? The side. Yeah, side. Palestina, think. This card would, go well with my brain card. Juno with partnership. And we also have that same. Okay, it's not the moon, it looks like an asteroid. Maybe it's how the planet looks like. I don't know, I'm not well reversed or well versed in these things, unfortunately. Vesta with heart, yeah, heart. How do you say it? Whatever. I like that. This is it's very simple, but very deep or complicated or complex. Okay, so it's simple, but it's complex at the same time, which I know makes no sense, but and this straight up looks like a cover of a sci-fi book with the South Node, the best. Yeah, one that was made in the 60s or 70s. And North Node is future. Is it? I think the South Node is what's your karmic thing you need to work through, which I need to find in my chart. I need to, make a note somewhere that this is where I'm working on. And the North Node is where you're supposed to go or something like that. But please, if you're an astrologer, please don't start crying and shouting at the screen. Look at that ascendant entrance. That was interesting. I'm gonna show this deck to a friend of mine who doesn't believe in anything, just science, nothing else. But I'm still gonna show it to her because I think she's gonna enjoy the design. Midhaven, Pinnacle. Okay, I don't know what Pinnacle means, and it's not a pineapple, even though it sounds like a fruit, so I have to Google that. But it looks like a Disney castle. Yeah, I talk a lot of shit when I'm tired, but if you're subscribed, which I hope you are, then you like that. Descendant is invitation. No, we're not adding the subject whatever to it like in Hungarian, because that's what I was just doing. I didn't even know what the descendant is. I know that there's an ascendant. Where was the ascendant? But I didn't even know that there was a descendant. I never hear about that. Oh wait, look. Look. Oh, I didn't even realize. If you got that in a reading, how beautiful is that? I was like, can I do that? But can I do that in a way? No. I mean, it kind of looks like could be, part of it. But I kind of want to. I'm right now. I'm kind of want prints from this deck and to be up on my walls because it's just beautiful. Okay, I have no idea what this one is. Imum coeli. I'm gonna pretend it's Latin and that's how you say it in Latin, or pretending. But it looks like the Yggdrasil, especially with the birds, because root. Okay, we have the first house. Arrival. The second is resources. These are useful. I appreciate that. I need a good astrology for dummies book, I think. Third house is communication. The fourth house is beautiful and it's home. We have the fifth house with passion. Aww, painting. The sixth house with sustainability, with all the chakras. And the mudras. I know some shit. Not a lot, but I know some. And we have the seventh house is relationship, which is so empty in my chart. It's not even funny. But I know that's because my main issues are in my first and the fourth house. Eighth house is mystery. Aw, it's empty. I think, oh no, maybe I have something in my eighth house. The ninth house is exploration. Oh, I love how it just looks like a map. Oh, it's beautiful. The 10th house is authority. The 11th house is community. I like the color, the skin tones. I kind of like that. Because no one is white like me. I'm like, this is like pasty color. But we have an actual white, but with pink and with a very light rainbow. We have black with rainbow colors and this brownish mid color. It could have been a green one. Ooh. 12th house introspection with all the beautiful. These are the chakras, right? Yeah, I mean, okay. Just, And then we have conjunction, which I never understand, when this is doing that to the 12th house is it's 35 degrees to the other one, and I'm like, what does that mean? But I know astrologers are like, oh, okay, ooh, that makes sense. Now there's gonna be rain and someone is going to fall on their asses, and I'm like, how do you know that? But they do. I mean, if someone actually studies this, they know a lot. Conjunction, aliens, which I think it's just very admirable and it's very interesting. And I'm kind of buttered in a way, a bit salty that astrology as a science is not taken seriously because of the daily horoscopes in magazines. But that has nothing to do with astrology. That's just someone is bored and they have a job to do and they have to write those things. So trine sextile symbiosis. Okay, that's interesting. And we have opposition with confrontation. Harry Potter. Almost. And oh god, square, semi-square, and queen conks. That sounds like a sex position. Queen conks. Tension. I mean, okay, that was just like, why? And then we have transits with climate. Oh, and then we have progression with journey. So that's the last one. And there are, I guess, I didn't say, it's the 56 cards. So that's quite a chunky deck. It looks like a very usable one. Easy to shuffle. Progression journey. It's gonna be a progression. Let's see how it shuffles. Okay, I completely... Okay, if you know how to actually hold a deck for shuffling, that's helpful. I didn't. I have small hands, so riffle shuffling with small hands is always a challenge, and especially on camera. but I kind of wanted to show you guys how to shuffle this deck really badly. Okay, let's see. Let's get a card. That's the one. But let's go with this one. So we have Sagittarius and Expand. And then we're gonna get this one next to it because they look pretty. So look at that. It looks beautiful on the table. So if you like this aesthetic, if this is your aesthetic, I think this is going to be a very, very good deck to pick up. Like I said, the guidebook looks very promising. The keywords are good, I think. And they are not your usual ones, because for Aquarius, the community, I think that was community or collaboration or something like that, not community. Either collaboration or collective or something like that. But that was a new one for me, at least. That's not usually what I see with Aquarius. So do let me know what you think about the deck. Do you have it? Do you want it now? I mean, there's a new year coming. You can start your purchases because, you know, new year, new set of decks. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. Everything and nothing, or no, nothing is not good. Comment something down below. That helps my channel. Subscribe to this channel. And my second one, if you want to support the channel, you can do so by donating. That always helps. That makes me, makes it possible for me to buy more decks, because that makes me happy, and I know you want to make me happy. I'm gonna shut up. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.